My name's Megan Lay. I'm an actress and a stunt woman. When I moved out to LA from Indiana, I went to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, which is an acting conservatory, and one of our classes was fencing and stage combat. From that class, I met the man who brought me over into a stunt team. We trained in fencing and stage combat. Fencing became, it's like ballet. It's like the foundation for dance. Fencing is the foundation for a lot of martial arts. And I was able to employ my dance background into fencing, use my footwork and use my grace to really capture those elements. I love movement. I love the science of movement and figuring it out. I'm also an ACE and NASM certified personal trainer. So I've spent a good amount of time putting in the hours, training people, and finding ways of training that work for different bodies. My mom is a chemistry professor at the college level, and I grew up in a family full of Trekkies. And we'd sit around Thanksgiving table with grandparents and cousins and aunts and uncles, and we would talk Star Trek, and that would take us into discussions about diversity and take us back into conversations about, well, was the science sound in that episode? And just from having these conversations, I learned how to question, and I learned how to be skeptical, like a healthy level of skepticism. That questioning and curiosity has led me into the way that I dance, the way that I read a script, and the way that I've approached my martial arts practice. Not just doing moves for the aesthetics, for how they look, but what is the purpose to this move, and let me understand the physics of this, how this works biomechanically in my body in order to do it, and start from that as a foundation. I started training martial arts with Taekwondo. I studied under Master Simon Rhee, and that's actually where I met Noah. The reason I even started martial arts, to tell you the honest truth, was I was not feeling like I was good enough at anything. I've spent my whole life doing so many different things, all these different endeavors, and it's seemingly impressive, but I've never felt like I had something really to show for that. Since I was little, I've carried with me this idea that I'm not good enough. I'm white and I'm Asian, but I'm neither one fully. I have a strong physical presence and I have a soft voice. What is that? I really, really, really want everybody to get along, but if I have to, I'll cut someone. Like, all these things seem to cancel each other out in my world, and it never felt like enough. So when I started Taekwondo and I studied, and I was able to get this voice out of my head that told me I wasn't enough, it not only made me a better martial artist, it made me a better human. And then that feeds back into being a better artist. I'm really excited to work with the guys and gals at Oast Gym. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to not only share what I've learned and step into my place and own that, but also be influenced by some other amazing artists who have different backgrounds, but we're all really focused on the same thing, and that's pushing through, persevering, and just getting better.